We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the American Airlines Center. We're in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks. All live on 2K Sports. Last game for the Hornets, they picked up the double.
It's go time. Check in.
I'm on it.
Mavericks leading by 4. It's not very often you can say this about the future is looking pretty bright in Charlotte.
So often the season ends and you're thinking about the issues you've got to deal with, but right now the Hornets headed in a good direction.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Kid Gilchrist and Biyombo with the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Williams. Jefferson in at the 5 spot. Buckets, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Let's take a look at the stat sheet for Mo Williams. His last 10 games, he's right around 13 points a night, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
On the wing, Williams. Buckets, covered by Parsons. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Walker, and it's good from the elbow. Walker's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And for Charlotte, as you said, part of it is feeling good with their direction, but also they should feel good that they actually have a direction after the way the last few years have gone.
Rondo passes to Chandler. Parsons attacking. Rondo kicks to Nowitzki. Misses from short range.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. You know, having a direction, as you mentioned, had been a problem with Charlotte because they seem to change their minds every year about who they were going to be, and they did it for the last decade or so. Now it seems as though the base is solid, and they've got an idea of how they want to build and who they want to build around, and they've got a group that can grow together.
Ellis against Walker. Pass to Buckets. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Here's Nowitzki. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Mavs ownership has made it clear their plans and hopes are that Dirk Nowitzki would remain a Maverick for the
Need more than that, son.
Doing what I can, Coach.
single franchise in NBA history.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the 2nd quarter. The forwards are Parsons and Dirk. Felton is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Chandler in at the center. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Parsons attacking. Here's Nowitzki. Biyombo with the block. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the 2nd quarter. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And Steve, you talk about Nowitzki's career with the Mavs, a perennial playoff contender. 2 trips to the finals, and of course the 2011 title.
Well, he's been the cornerstone. I mean, not just a great player, but a great teammate as well. Just the way he approaches his work on a daily basis. The influence that he's had on that franchise is just remarkable. And the investment that they've made in him and vice versa has pretty much made the Mavericks over the last decade plus.
There's Walker with the 3. No good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
Williams passes to Buckets. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. No good from Buckets. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the 2nd quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Rajon Rondo has gone from the young star understudy to the leadership role. Former teammate The Truth, Paul Pierce, said Rondo is mature. He understood what was coming. Before he had me and KG to lean on. Now he's the guy. He's the captain. I think he's ready. A great endorsement from a terrific leader in his own right. Gentlemen.
High praise, Doris. Thanks.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
The Mavericks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
Well, you know, the Mavericks got back into the playoffs last season after missing the playoffs in 13. And this is a team that expects to be a playoff factor. Aside from that one season, they've not missed the playoffs since 2000.
Biyombo, the pass to Buckets. 1:25 left to play in the first half. Good.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Rondo dishes to Nowitzki. Here's Chandler and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Chandler's got his second basket.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Here's Walker. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Parsons, that's good, and so Felton has the assist there. Felton's got 3 assists tonight. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Biyombo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Biyombo's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hornets. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Rondo kicks to Nowitzki. Over to the wing. Pass to Rondo. Shot clock at 5. Nobody near Parsons. Drills the three-pointer. Parsons got 10 points. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here, guys. This is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
Second quarter ends in a tight one.
Well, Tyson.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out.
Let's see what.
Amari Stoudemire. He's checked in for Chandler. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Aminu in for Parsons. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Vonleh's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Lance Stevenson comes in for Kid Gilchrist. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Mo Williams. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Kemba Walker. And Charlotte, looking who they've got. Inside you have Vonleh and Jefferson. Henderson and Stevenson on the perimeter. And it's Roberts in at the 1 spot. Buckets, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And I think Doris Burke has some points right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running things through Jefferson. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Henderson with it. He has 5. No good from Buckets. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
Yeah, that's the smart move there. That's how you want to end the quarter, but make sure you get a good solid possession here.
And Aminu kicks to Rondo. And it's Aminu in the corner. And that one is stuck right through. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well,
shaking his head.
You know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusting.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Here's Ellis. The Hornets pull it in. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Yeah, it was a pretty close game the first time they met, but the mistakes cost them. They were very careless with the ball. They're going to have to take care of it tonight.
And that does it for the third quarter. And so it's Charlotte with the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Al, this was a game where you guys seem to have a distinct advantage inside. How do you evaluate how well the team played as a whole?
We made some mistakes, that made us pay. But we just kept holding the ball inside, and we saw outmatched them on the inside, so that's what we did, and we came out with the victory.
You've always got to play through your mistakes. It'll turn around eventually. Al, thanks for the time.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, another one of them flip mode joints. Bust the rhymes, yeah. Word mother, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Just sing to the left, sing to the right. Make it feel good, make it feel